Hello, this is Sharing Creations by Carrie. It's Carrie. Hope you're doing well. I'm just slightly crooked. I have made some cards tonight, and I am very proud of them. So I would love to share them with you. The first one is I made on my previous haul. I added some more to it. It is the tree dies, and I pulled out the bunny and the fence out of very tiny small dies, like the 50 count that you can get, and then pulled out the Winter Wonderland out of my Christmas word dies. But I added the gray to the trees to try to make them look like birch. If you can see that. And then I added white embossing. And I don't know if the camera's picking that up. But I had put white embossing on the branches to make it look like there was some snow on them. So I hope that you can see that. But then I also added the handmade with love stamp. I've been wanting to do that to all the cards that I made, and I just never got around to it. I finally started doing it. So the next one is dies that I got from the last haul, and it's just the two simple trees. And I had taken my white embossing and put it on the edge of the tree branches. Hopefully you can see the shine on the branches. Probably not, because I want you to see that. See that way. And then I did little dots with my embossing pen and did a little line there and did a little dotted line there. And then I did the stamp, Let It Snow, and did it with the white embossing. I thought this one was cute, simple, wintry. And then I also got around to Handmade with Love stamp. And the next one, I had seen an image on Temu, and I wanted to recreate it, but I didn't want to do it exactly how it was. So I kind of did very close with one of them, but I used what I had for shapes, and I had taken the paper I got from Temu, which is a Christmassy paper, mounted, and I used this oh, for the tree one. I used these are the two stamps or two dies. So then I used this nesting die set, which is frames, and picked the two sizes that were the closest to each other for the two sizes that I wanted to use. And then I also did the circle with a set of dies, nesting circle dies that I had gotten a while back. And used the stamp that was a separate stamp, so I had to line it up on my did I use the block or the platform? I can't remember. Inked it up with green to pull more greens, the green from here, the green from that paper, and then put the green on there, and then did all of them in the red, dark red cardstock. And got around to doing that part, which I think is the finishing touch to them. And there goes my dog. It's like 5:30 in the morning. The cat's already starting in. My husband's gonna get all cranky because he's getting woken up early on his day off. But then here is a unique one that I've never made before. Hadn't gotten that far in my skill set, so I've decided that I was gonna do totally different cards this evening, based off of that one idea that Timo put out. And theirs was an outer edge, or a backing like this, and they had a strip going the long way, and then they had the ribbon like this with a little bow, and they had an oval. So this piece was longer on theirs, and it was an oval die cutout with, I think, friendship type sentiment. And so I decided I wanted to do it with what I had, but different. And I think I had a longer one of this size, but I didn't want to copy it exactly. I wanted to use part of the element of the idea, but put my own spin on it. And the the ribbon goes behind the this the large one. So it looks like it's coming out from the sides. And then I mounted it with the double-sided foam tape and glued this down. This die I found, the Hello die, I found, mind you, all these shapes come from that one nesting die, frame nesting die. Then I found in a die set that I haven't made yet, which is like a waterfall one, they call it. I haven't gotten to that yet. I will eventually, but I don't think I am there yet for that. I think I was too advanced for me to buy that yet, but I'm working on it. And so I used this Hello, which is actually in between the two sizes I have. A very large one and a small one. So I was excited that when I went digging, I didn't even realize there was a word die attached to that, but I was excited to find it. And it fits perfectly right inside of this size, which is 2.5 inches. And then it's roughly slightly over an inch. And so it fits perfectly in that size. So I was excited. And then I dug into my little pieces that I bought from Temu and found this little teddy bear. And I thought, how cute to put it on top of the bow. And this is also Temu paper that I think it's two different books that I have. Or no, actually it came out of one book. It was a double-sided one. And then stamped it with Handmade with this. And then I did this one, which same idea of the stacking with the ribbon. And this is a paper I got on my last haul. And I got this paper either 2 or 3 hauls ago. And just mounted them on plain cardstock and stamped it. Have a wonderful day. My stamp got a little messy, so I used the fact that it was over here that was messy. So I was like, well, let me brush a little so it looks like it was intentional. I was not about to toss that away just because of that. I could have flipped it over and done it again, which didn't think of it at the time. I just thought, how can I fix this? But possibly next time I'll just flip it and do it over. And also, again, took one of those teddy bears. I went digging through my little pieces, and these teddy bears were just the perfect pieces, perfect size, and they're so cute. And I needed to use these teddy bears on something. And there's purple in this paper, and he is lavender, or she is lavender. And there's blue in this paper, so I tried to coordinate it. Funny enough, when I went to go glue this paper down, there was one section that wasn't going down. Well, it's because I cut both the papers. I cut two of them and didn't even realize I cut two of them until I was trying to glue it down, and only one spot didn't. It just stuck to it. I could have swore I picked up only one. So that was my blooper while making it. This ribbon actually came from Dollar Tree last year before, and it's the navy blue, but it's got light blue, um, shimmery section in the middle. So I thought that would pull some of the light blue out of this paper And so I really like this one, and I did the made with love, handmade with love on it. I'm very proud of these, and I hope that you would try when you see something that you really like, that you try it. And like I did, I put a spin to it. It was not exactly how it was made. The image was a black and white striped paper with um, a paper that was black and white that was similar to this design. But I just went digging through my papers and my dies and wanted to make something similar to it, but not exactly the same. And I am happy with how all these turn out. No negative Nelly here. Just had to share my blooper, which I thought was even. I was laughing when I realized it. I thought it was pretty funny. So those are my cards for the day. I hope that it inspires you to go out your comfort zone and try something different and let it evolve however your creativity lets it. Take one idea or two ideas from one card that you see online and make it your own and just have fun with it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.